Okay, Spencer, here's a visual of what I was saying in the email is when I set up pending for the four counties and I take it for a past date of 1/2 of 2010 to 1/9 for that week, we end up here with zero matches. Now, when the request was first made, I thought, well, this is a no-brainer. We'd enter the date of entry date and pending, and it would show when pending, it would show us how many were entered during that week. So I thought this would be a no-brainer sort of a deal. But by definition, what happens is that when an agent comes in and changes it to sold, from pending to sold, that would be the entry date. That would be the date that it sold, and that's the way they would change it. They would change it from pending to sold, and we would show, well, there were 821 units sold during that week. So then you would say, okay, well, that tells us on a weekly basis how many are sold, but the problem is that what we're looking for is pendings, and pending closes would be at various pending entry dates. So in other words, we could have a pending that's been on the market for 90 days, and we could have a pending that was on the market for 15 days, and they both closed the same week, the first week of 2010. That would not give us a true measurement of the pending activity. So I've played with this, and I can't do the same. I can't draw the same thing by going to active and saying, well, if they went active that week, then they would convert to pending for the same reason. And besides that, if I go to active, it only pulls current actives, not those that were entered active that week. So right now, I'm not seeing until I try to figure it out, and I might be able to call the association and figure out how to do this on a weekly basis. But I'm not seeing a way to do a far back past. There's no problem on the current. We know that something went pending in the last week. We can report the current pendings in the current week. But when you start getting beyond a week, there's different anomalies that would affect that number. As an example, something goes on the market the first week, and it's a cash deal, and it goes pending active the first week, pending the first week, and sold the next week. So, or even if it's a data entry that sold the same day, it would have never been pending. So anyway, there's a few anomalies in there. So I wanted to send this to you and get your thoughts on the next direction we might want to go, barring the fact that maybe the association can help me a little bit. But I'm not sure that they would be able to give me a weekly report. So I've got to figure some things out here, but I wanted to send this up to you and get your thoughts on it. So, signing off.